Hey everyone, Sam back once again, and in this video what I decided to do is do a quick recap of a couple of my favourite things from Samsung's IFA announcements 2012, so let's roll the intro. And so let's start off with pretty much what we knew was going to get announced, and that is the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Yes, the specifications are pretty much spot on as to what I said they were going to be 4.5, nearly 5 months ago, because that's kind of an indication that I got from Samsung at Mobile World Congress, believe it or not. They were even rumbled about that time as to what specifications were going to be. So to run down really quickly, it's going to sport a 5.5 inch 720p display, which is 1280 by 720. So they've kind of gone away from the 1280 by 800 to go in support of a full 720p display. This to me is a good move, because I think that standardised formats on Android for the high-end phones, 720p is a good format, because it makes app developers, it's going to make it easy for app developers going forward, because they can go, right, 720p is one of the proprietary standards. That's what I think in terms of that one there. It's got 2GB of RAM, which I was like, yes, they actually did the 2GB of RAM. I would like 2GB of RAM in my Galaxy S3. Doesn't really need it, but if I can have it, why not? It's got a bit of a ramped up 1.6GHz quad-core processor. It's effectively going to be the same processor that's in the Galaxy Note 10.1 and the Galaxy S3. They've just ramped it up a little bit to 1.6GHz, which we all know you can actually overclock a current Galaxy S3 to that anyway. So it's pretty much the same processor. Same 8MP camera, so no real difference there. Basically, it's just a bit of a Galaxy S3 on steroids in a lot of ways. I'm happy about it. What do you think about it? Are you happy with the announcement? I'm happy that it's 5.5 inches, because it's more of a broader gap between a 5.3 and a 4.8, and I think that's why they've kind of expanded it a little bit. It's actually thinner, so it's actually in the hand, it's going to feel thinner in the hand. It's actually thinner and it's not as wide as well. A little taller, but I'm not too bothered about that. The new S Pen looks pretty damn sexy to me, and I'm really considering getting one of these as my main phone. I don't know why, because the Galaxy Note, amazing device, it felt a little bit too big. But everyone, from what I'm reading online and from a friend who is over in Berlin at the moment, is saying that it feels great in the hand, because it is that little bit thinner, and it just feels good. So you may see a Galaxy Note 2 on my channel pretty soon, as to when they get launched. So let's talk about the next device that kind of took me by surprise, and that's the new Windows Phone, which is the Samsung ATIVs, I believe it's called. I believe it's said as that. And basically, it's a 4.8 inch 720p display running a dual-core processor with 1GB of RAM, and it's going to be running Windows 8. So it's officially the first device to get announced for Windows Phone 8, sorry, not Windows 8, Windows Phone 8. It's the first device to get officially announced, and I must say, I like the look of this. You know, I'm kind of a bit towards certain Windows phones. You know, the only ones that kind of really appeal to me have been the Nokia Lumia range, but this phone looks the bee's knees. I thought originally it was plastic, that's what my friend originally was told over in Berlin, but it's actually come to light that it's actually metal. It uses aluminium, not aluminum, aluminium. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's also sporting 8MP camera, and a dedicated camera button, which the Galaxy Note 2 should have, which the Galaxy S3 should have. So I'm really looking forward to getting one of those, because I like Windows Phone 7, but it's just got limitations, which potentially Windows Phone 8 is meant to get rid of. So I'm really looking forward to that. Another device that got announced was the normal ATIV, which effectively is the tablet version of the phone, and it's going to be running Windows RT, Windows 8 RT, effectively the full kind of operating system, but a little bit scaled back, so it can run on the ARM processors. It's running, I believe, a 1.5GHz dual-core Snapdragon, with, I believe, 1GB of RAM, don't quote me, and it's going to come in different, obviously, variations in terms of size. 10.1 inch screen with a HD screen, so it should be pretty good. I would have preferred, you know, a higher resolution screen, maybe a 1080p screen, but I guess on a 10.1 inch tablet, it's not really needed. I'm looking forward to ever playing one. I don't think I'll buy one, because I'm more interested in some of the other Samsung ones that they announced as well. And those are the Samsung Series 5 and Series 7, kind of tablet hybrid to laptop, and I must say they look awesome. Effectively, it's a tablet computer which docks down, turns into a laptop. So you've probably seen it with regards to Transformer Prime and other devices similar, but these, they look pretty damn sexy, I must say. Dare I say it, MacBook influenced in terms of the keyboard, but hey, I'm not going to complain, they look bloody awesome. I'm not a massive fan of Windows 8 at the moment, but with it being a touchscreen and a laptop, I might be considering getting one of these to have a play with. I mean, if you want me to get one of them, let me know down below, and I'm going to seriously consider getting one of those bad boys. And last but certainly not least, the one that kind of excites me potentially more than any others, it's between this and the Note 2. It's the Galaxy camera. Yes, that is correct, people. Nikon are not the only company getting in on the Android game in terms of digital cameras. Samsung have announced it. It's got a whopping 4.8-inch display on the back, and it's running a Jelly Bean, so it's running Android 4.1. It's got a 16 megapixel sensor. It's got Wi-Fi built in. It's going to have 3G and potentially 4G in certain parts of the world as well. I'm thinking, if that can be my phone, this could be my new phone, because I would love a proper digital camera with a phone built into it. I think that'd be nuts. I mean, it seems pretty spectacular to me. It's got a 21x optical zoom, which again, I'm really looking forward to actually playing with one of those. So yeah, it's got a quad-core processor, 4.8-inch display, running Jelly Bean 4.1, and a 16 megapixel sensor with a 21x optical zoom. That to me is it's kind of almost a star of the show, because it took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting it. So we've got Nikon and I've got Samsung, all in the Android game in terms of digital cameras. Don't let Android kind of put you off with it being a camera, because it doesn't effectively, it's not going to change the way the camera works, it's just going to give you more functionality. Can you imagine having Instagram on the Galaxy camera? You basically take a picture, your awesome picture with that 16 megapixel sensor, and upload to Instagram. It just kind of blows your mind. Yes, it may downscale it. Instagram may have to update their kind of resolution policy, who knows, to actually incorporate, you know, these new high resolution devices. I think that'd be an awesome way that they can potentially look at their kind of policy going forward. But look at the whole slew of potential camera applications you may be able to use. Can you imagine? It's going to come with a stock Samsung one, but if an Android developer decides, can I develop an application that'll actually take features of the actual camera? How cool would that be, using a third-party application with your beast of a camera? That to me blows my mind, and I'm so looking forward to getting one of those. I'll be definitely getting one of those. Don't know when, I don't know the exact release date, but I'll be getting one as soon as I can possibly get one in for review. But actually I'll probably be getting to buy one, because it's something that I'm looking forward to. Anyway people, that's it for this video. What do you think of Samsung's IFA 2012? They're a couple of kind of spotlight ones that stood out particularly for me. There are other devices and other things they announced as well, but these are the kind of ones that I was interested in most of all. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at samjpullen. If you've not seen my giveaway video, links just about here and here. Click that and it'll take you to the actual giveaway. Worldwide giveaway, and it's when I hit 20,000 subscribers. Anyway people, thank you for watching, and you'll see me in my next video. Cheers everyone.